It is
This is a
on.
sovereign citizen situation, right?
I don't know what that word means.
Well,
Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm not saying that I'm one of them, but I'm just saying I'm operating under what the Constitution Supreme Court ruling is talking about.
All right, this one is wild. A sovereign citizen walks into court claiming he doesn't need a driver's license to drive, and Judge Perkins immediately shuts him down. What follows is an intense courtroom clash where the judge calls him out for not even understanding the most basic laws. He even offers him an attorney, but this guy refuses because he thinks he knows it all. Let me know what you think about these sovereign citizens in the comments, and if you enjoy Crazy Courtroom.
Well, Your Honor, when the officer pulled me over and he said that, I didn't say those words. I just told him I'm operating under the Constitution, and that's all else I said to him. And he just basically lied, said I was disgruntled, asked for backup and all that. And the video would show I wasn't even whatever, I can't think of the word he said, but he was saying I need backup. I have a irate or whatever word he said, and that was not even true.
it's just what you're saying is just not the state of the law.
Comes about if the paperwork I given wasn't irrelevant, that's it then. So what is the next step?
So either the next step is take a plea, which I'm sure you don't want to do, but I'll give you the offer, or take it to trial, and those are the next steps.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to go to trial.
I'm gonna set it for a jury trial too, so you can bring this in front of a jury of your peers and see, what they say. And I guess you don't want a lawyer, right?
The other cases that I had got dismissed for same situation. So
say what?
The other cases I had for this was dismissed, and you told me to give you one name of one person, and I could have said it then and there. It was myself. I had court cases for the same thing, and it was dismissed on whatever circumstances happened. It was dismissed.
This guy really thinks he can just walk into court and dismiss the other cases against him like it's nothing. I mean, how does that even make sense? If you're going to represent yourself, at least do a little research first. Maybe read a law book. Maybe Google something. And honestly, the simplest solution is right in front of him. Just pay the traffic ticket and get a driver's license. It takes a couple of days and costs way less than dealing with court fines and getting called out by Judge Perkins in open court. So what do you think? Is this guy completely clueless, or is he just trying to run?
And what do you mean by that?
For the same driver.
Let's do this. Let's call it and put it all on the record. I have my court reporter back. Let's call it and put it on the record, all right? So, Mr. Lynch, let me ask you this, and this is just to understand, try to really get a grasp of your position. I understand you're why don't you, if you're not a sovereign citizen, usually sovereign citizens tell me, I don't want a lawyer. If you're not claiming the sovereign citizenship, why don't
you just took a deal? You should have paid the ticket, and you really can't find nobody who's going to take your case. So basically, I'm in limbo, and basically all I have to say, not guilty with impunity.
At all. Let me know what you think about these sovereign citizens in the comments, and if you enjoy Crazy Courtroom. Moment, not guilty with impunity. Yeah, that's actually what this guy says in court. At this point, you've got to wonder what he's thinking. No lawyer wants to touch his case, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. Instead of just paying a simple traffic ticket and moving on, he's turning the entire courtroom into a circus. The guy's probably pushing his 30s or 40s, but he's acting like he hasn't learned a single lesson yet. And if you listen closely, someone on the Zoom call actually starts laughing and
let's let's say this, I guess if you're
I'm not a
not willing
national,
to,
so I'm not a national, so I can't say that. All I'm saying, I'm just a citizen, and all I'm gonna say, not guilty with impunity.
well, how are you immune to this? Because I mean, let's just do this. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to tell me how you're going to proceed with your case. You're fully in the right to proceed however you want to proceed. I'm going to just give you a jury trial, and you'll have to present what you need to present in front of a jury with the courtroom procedure and stuff.
You can do that.
I don't find anything that he's filed that has any merit. So that's why I'm giving you a jury trial, because if you bring the same stuff in a trial, if it's the same as what you're giving me and the stuff that you're professing, based on what I see, you're gonna lose.
So
By me.
If the judge is saying the information is not valid and the people don't know nothing, so why would I put my hands in the hands of the people?
All right, at this point you've got to ask, is this guy pretending to be clueless, or is something actually going on here? Because nothing he's saying makes any sense. The only reason Judge Perkins is even giving him a jury trial is simple. If he didn't, this case would be over instantly. Judge Perkins actually knows the law. Meanwhile, this guy is running purely on vibes and zero evidence. Watching this is honestly like watching someone argue with gravity. It's just not going.
Because first of all, what I'm telling you is I'm trying to give you a fighting chance with these arguments that you're making. What I'm telling you is you're not going to have a fighting chance with me. You're going to lose unless you come with something substantially different than what you have. At least with the people, you said it yourself. They don't know the law, or they might not even know the law. So you may be able to get them to side with you just because they love Mr. Lynch and they want it. I don't know. But other than that,
if they want no jury, I really don't know people jury. I'm not even gonna do that. So if I found guilty, so I'm gonna have to sue every person that was a juror.
I don't know what you're gonna have to do. I don't know, Mr. Lynch. You're the one that's making these arguments up, and you're the one that has researched and done what you've done. You provided that stuff to me, so you're expected to, and then or if you don't know, that's gonna be on you to find out.
Okay, so I have to get back with the law department about the videos and the dash cam of the police officers.
That I can Mr. Bowman, can you put your appearance on the record, please? Now, Mr. Lynch, now I can potentially help you if the stuff exists. Mr. Lynch is asking for body cam and whatever discovery that body cam, audio, video, whatever discovery that the people have in relates to his matter.
Your Honor, I understand that, and discovery would be provided if he files a valid request pursuant to the court rule for discovery.
So you saying I haven't done that previously? I don't send it to the law.
Hold on, Mr. Lynch. Your Honor, if I'm not mistaken, the court rule just says upon request. He's made his request today. I don't think that there's anything in the court rule that requires anything other than him making a request. Mr. Lynch has made his request for discovery, and I believe it's supposed to be provided to him.
Court rule provides for a written request, and that has not happened.
All right, let's the discovery, rule 6 point. We're gonna know this discovery rule, and you got it right.
Forward and backwards.
Yeah, you need to get this book. You need to get this book, Mr. Lynch.
Honestly, this defendant really needs that law book. Although, let's be real, he probably wouldn't read it unless it had pictures and pop-ups. It's honestly crazy to me how some people walk into a courtroom with zero understanding of the law and think they can just wing it like this. In court, you need real evidence, solid arguments, and at least a little bit of common sense. And this guy brought none of that anyway. I'm going to wrap it up here because the rest of the hearing is mostly lawyers talking while Judge Perkins sets a date for the jury trial. But now I'm curious, do you guys think this guy actually has a chance in front of a jury, or is he just setting himself up for an even bigger loss? Let me know in the comments. And also tell me if you want me to cover his jury trial when it happens. Or if this one video already had enough clown show for you. If you enjoy intense courtroom moments like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. I really appreciate all the support. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.